Hey, this is your girl Tammy T, and this is the Tammy D. Taylor Show. And today I'm excited. I got my baby cousin in the studio with me. And of course, I'm going to call you my baby cousin because I still remember when you was born. I remember before you was born. So, so yes, you my baby cousin. But Tasha Taylor is also a celebrity baker. She is the grand prize winner of Sugar Rush on Netflix. And she's also a celebrity panel judge on Food Network. And I am just so happy to have her here so she can just talk about her journey to being such a successful baker and chef. Hey, Josh. What's up, sis? What's up, cuz?
Hater.
Good. Good. So I did give a small, just a very small fraction of your accomplishments. So go ahead. You're a 12-time award.
12-time award-winning baker. That's local, national, international competition, televised and non-televised. I currently judge a dessert competition that we travel every year, 6 months out of the year, called Dessert Wars. I currently still run my own bakery, and I'm the pastry chef for the Atlanta Hawks. And
Yes,
yeah,
that's
busy.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I am talking about. And so, being a baker? Was that something you always wanted to do? Was the chef thing something you always wanted to do, or did this just happen upon you?
Wasn't the goal was choreographer, but plans change. Plans change, and I would do like little desserts and little setups for my friends for their baby showers and birthday parties just for fun. And somebody pulled me to the side and was like, seriously, why is this not? I don't want to do. And one day selling Mary Kay, I'm a good salesman. So I said, let me see what they was saying. So I used to attach the cake pops to the business card. Mm-hmm. And when I would go in the grocery store to hand out samples, I give the ladies a card with a cake pop and tell them they had 2 reasons to call me: to have a snack or look like one.
Ah.
And then they would call like, can we get some more of these cake pops?
They
would sell these? And I'm like, I do now.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So, yeah, we left that alone and started doing that. And I shared some of the desserts with a popular chef here that started locally doing meetups to sell plates. Mm-hmm. And now he has a restaurant downtown. Okay. So once I shared some treats with him, he shared it on his social media.
Awesome. That's so good. I mean, I'm so proud of you because, again, I still see the little girl with the long pigtails. You had that long, pretty hair. But, I still see you, but you doing your thing. And, again, I'm just so, I love to see women who are just putting their foot down and making their name in whatever business they want to be in. Now, is this business more male-dominated, or is this... I'm not sure. So,
well, I mean, a chef is definitely male dominated, but we coming.
Yeah, you are.
We coming, and we bad. So.
Yeah. Because I watched you win that money on Netflix. How was that? What was that experience like?
It was actually fun because Netflix made it fun. Being our first competition, we didn't know what we. They had to keep redirecting me because I kept staring at the people in the bushes that were like directing the cameras, and they like, stop looking at us. And I'm like, but you there.
You there,
you
right?
in the bushes. I can't not look. And then my friend kept saying, hey, you're. And I'm like, oh, I forgot because I'm the say anything friend. So, but overall, it was fun. And it wasn't as stressful as most people made it seem. Mm-hmm. And then that win was unexpected because I'm dramatic, so I was like, I gotta fall
out. I thought that was so cool.
And if you pay attention, she holding my arm so tight, she wouldn't let me fall. Now I was like, I'm gonna fall, and she's like, don't fall on this floor.
Now, which episode? Because I want people to go back and watch that.
It's the Nutcracker Suite. It's Sugar Rush Christmas.
Okay, y'all got that? Go back and watch my cousin, man. She did her thing.
I'm on the thumbnil, so you'll see. Yeah, she doing something.
Yep.
With a glass.
She did her thing. So this whole so your business took off. Was the Netflix special, was that the first time you were televised?
Yes.
It was. Okay.
Yeah, that was the very first competition. They called us the day I was closing on my house. They called, and I thought it was a prank call. Wait a minute, that was real? And I said, oh, well, call her back. We going.
Okay, so did you have to submit audition or?
Yeah, it was a series of auditions. It's about 4 interviews with casting producers and then another set of people, kitchen crew. It's a long process, and then they fly you out, and you spend days, maybe 4 to 5 days in LA.
Oh, so that took 4 to 5 days to film?
Mm-hmm.
And we saw it in an hour?
Yeah. Yeah, like depending on the show, some shows take a few weeks. Like the
okay.
international shows in Canada, mainly because we filmed during COVID, we had to stay there for 2 weeks before we can even film.
To make sure you didn't.
Because
Okay.
you couldn't test positive and everything. But
Okay. All right. So so that show led to the judging and all of the other shows on like on Food Network and the international shows.
yeah, after the 3rd show, we did 2 local and 1 international. After international, we were picked. I was one of 50 judges to judge Buddy versus Duff.
Okay.
2 already well-known bakers on the TV.
Oh.
Like, oh, judge them?
Wow.
Okay.
Wow. So did all this hit you like by surprise, or did you gradually see it coming, or did you know it was gonna happen?
Total surprise, because I got in the game just wanting to have a shop. I was like, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna open a shop, make some cakes, retire, and sit down. And he went the total opposite direction.
Yeah, you a star.
I didn't want to judge. I didn't want to be on TV. I didn't plan to do anything other than just make the cakes and make the money. And now y'all got books out of me and all this other stuff.
Yeah, I was about to go. You got the cookbook. You said the cookbook, the coloring book, and a
dessert workbook.
What's a dessert workbook? What's that?
Well, it accompanies the cookbook. It helps you write down notes, and when you're doing things in the cookbook, it's sections in there for notes. It teaches you about the history of dessert making, international desserts that most Americans grown to know and love, and recipe development.
Okay.
So it's sections in there to teach you how to write a recipe and how to work on your recipes.
Now, are you self-taught, or did you go to culinary school?
Self-taught. My degree is in accounting.
You know, I love stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
I can count.
You wanted
can
to
cook.
You wanted to be a choreographer and went to school for accounting, and you are a celebrity baker on Netflix and
when
Food
I found out I was
Network.
gonna be a mom, I was like, all right, you probably can't dance, so you probably should. 9 to 5, girl.
Oh
And
my!
I was like, let's
it.
go get an accounting degree, and then
Something safe.
ended up here.
That is, and you love it, right?
Yeah.
This is what
Yeah.
you're supposed to be doing. No regrets at all.
No.
Awesome. I love it.
Yeah, so sometimes people make you want to throw your shoes at them, but comes with the territory. Because what you see after they get their product and after you make them happy with their event, then it's all worthwhile.
Right. Now, I've seen your work, and I've seen you make some absolutely beautiful, beautiful cakes. I'm looking, it was one, man, I was like, is this really a cake? It was gorgeous, and you did this white cake that just got my attention. This cake was, it was like it was the cake, and a picture's gonna pop up of it in a minute, but that cake you said it was for a Nigerian bride?
Oh, yes. It was. I saw it online because all of our community kept sharing it. Like, look. And when the bride came out, the cake came down from the ceiling. And I said, wait a minute, what is this? And then she cut into it, and I said, hold on, how is it inverted? It was like upside down on both sides. And I said, I got to do that I got to do my version of that. You know, for one, out of respect for the artist,
Right.
I'm not going to duplicate it, but I'm going to do my version of it, and a much smaller version. Because her version was 20 tiers.
Ooh.
And I was like, we're not doing that, but we're going to do this for the bridal show.
How many yours?
What was it? 12.
Okay.
Yeah, it's 12.
Okay,
But not
12
that
tiers.
many, but yeah, 12
Not
smaller.
that many.
12 smaller tiers.
Not that many. Okay.
Because it still had to fit in a building. In a building, hers was in maybe I think an expo hall.
Okay.
So she had a little more space.
A 12 tier cake. How long does it take to make a 12 tier cake?
A week. Depending on the elements. But cakes that are shaped like that are usually showpiece cakes, which mean that they're out of styrofoam.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So yeah, the building, the cutting the holes, putting whatever structure you need on the inside, covering all the decor. You got to kind of wait till certain elements dry or harden before you can move on to the next. So something that's intricate is that can take up to a week.
Okay. Patience. Patience. Okay. So do you do savory foods or are you more so pastry chef?
Just sweet.
Just sweets. Okay.
Just-
Okay. Man, I'm just like, that's amazing. That's just amazing. And you are an entrepreneur.
Yes.
And how long did it take you to no longer say, okay, I need this 9 to 5. I'm stepping out. This is me. This is what I'm doing. And how did you do that transition? And was it like a step out on faith, or you had this cushion, or you was just like, Lord, I'm about to jump out and do this?
Well, both. I am married, so I tried to balance working a full-time job, running a business, and still doing everything I had to do as a wife and mom. Impossible. And when my job was like, wait a minute, you got some stuff going on, and I'm like, yeah, and they were very supportive.
Okay.
In it. So a lot of them supported me. They helped whenever I needed to do wedding tastings or anything. There, they let me meet with clients in the store.
Awesome.
Because they like, we know you don't have a shop, so come here and do it. And everything was good, but it became to be too much. So about 3 years in, I asked my husband, I said, can I quit my job? And he like, you sure? I said, yeah, I think I got it. Didn't have it, but I think I got it. And I went back last year.
Okay.
So out of 7 years, self-employed.
Okay.
Yeah, 7 years.
Yeah. Oh, and you had the support of your husband, which is great. So, is there any advice you would give? And I need this advice as well, because I also have a couple of businesses, but I still work my full-time job. So, what advice would you give to a woman that's actually considering just stepping out there, and just going to try to make a go for it, so they can put more energy or put all of their energy into their own business instead of trying to split it with their employer?
Ask for help.
Okay.
Ask for help, because being superwoman, it'll be too much. It'll defeat you. So definitely ask for help.
Okay.
If these friends are really your friends, they'll support you in whatever way you need.
Right.
Yeah.
You really
so
see
ask
who
for
right.
help. Yeah, because I have a team, and my team don't play. That my team can run my stuff when I'm not even in town.
That's okay.
So that's it. It ain't got to be a big team. It can be a team of 2, team of 3, but it need to be some people that can literally be you when you're not there. They should know the difference.
Okay. So it's more so about who you have, your support system.
Yeah.
Basically, it's your support system. And I'm big on that.
Yeah, don't try to do it all by yourself.
Where I'm big on, I try to support people. And a lot of times the people that I support don't necessarily support.
It's the strangers. The strangers going to do it more than anybody.
And you are so right. People support me, people that I have never even met before support me. And I find that I love it. I'm pleasantly surprised, but I'm also disappointed.
Yeah.
That's what come along with it.
Yeah, yeah. I've had many days of him wiping my eyes. Like, I focus on the people that did show up. Right. I just went through this with my book signing. It was people there that never met me a day in their life, and was like, we just wanted to be a part of you shining. Like, now she gonna mascara right now. Wow. When people that's been my friends 20 years. It's like the more I did, the farther they went away.
Yeah. And
So-
and you know, I've come to find out that that just means that their time with you or their journey, they've gone as far as they can go
Yeah.
with you, you know. And I used to try to keep them with me, but it's holding me back. It's almost like a dead weight. You can't take that first step because you got this foot making the step, but then you got these people that you think supposed to be with you.
Yep. And trying to wait for them or
Yeah.
have them do something when they don't want to do it.
Yeah. So I've experienced that more than I would like to say.
Yeah.
Yeah. But so when you decided that I'm gonna go back to work, did you feel that you didn't? And I hope you didn't. But you didn't feel that as a step backwards, did you?
No.
Okay. I hope not. Okay.
For two reasons.
Okay.
For two reasons. For one, because I got bored. Like, I got bored. Working by yourself most of the time. I was like, I miss my coworkers. Ain't no drama. Ain't no fighting. Ain't no net. It's quiet in here. It's just me and the TV or me and the red music. Because I'm like, okay, most of the time I'm decorating during the day, kids at school or at work. And I'm like, all right. May talk on the phone, but I kind of don't like to talk on the phone while I'm decorating. So I'm just like, this boring. Then I was like, why not go out and add some more stuff to the resume?
Yeah.
Learn catering on a scale of thousands or commercial kitchen on a scale of a bigger scale and add some more experience to the resume. Because I actually told a joke and got the job with the Hawks.
Really?
Yeah.
What joke? What'd you say? What you say, Ty?
it's offensive. But I was at the Nosh Culinary Showcase, and the executive chefs were watching me do an interview for WSB, and he saw my jacket. He said, "Oh, you look important." And I said, "Yeah, I'm somebody you need to know. Y'all niggas hiring?" Just like that. And he said, "Actually, we need a pastry team. You and some friends can come, and you can have it."
And there you go.
I was like, "Wait, what?"
See?
I was like, "That was off the record." And he like,
You want the job or
want a
that?
job?
Wow.
So I took my friends and we went to the arena and got the job.
That's awesome. See, you never know what God got for you. You just never
like,
know.
Me being my silly self, I was like, oh, was that the interview? Done. Cool.
So being yourself, and that's another thing. Couple of things. I asked you that about if you felt like you were taking a step back, because I want people to know that sometimes you have to do that.
Yeah.
But it's never a step, and it's never to look at as a failure. You just doing what you gotta do.
Right. And also our industry could be saturated. You know, after COVID, everybody got bored, so everybody wanted to bake. It was cakes by this and cakes by that and cakes by that.
Yeah.
And some of them fell off after everything went back to normal, but a lot of them stayed on and they were very good. So sharing that and dealing with price comparisons and availability, it slowed down. It slowed down for everybody, and I'm like, I still got to keep an income coming in.
Right.
So
Okay.
I was like, well, let me do this to supplement.
Okay.
And being somewhere else, you don't know who you're going to meet. Because being in there with the Hawks, I met G. Garvin. He came downstairs and was like, who made these cookies? And I'm like, if they nasty, she did. And he like, I need you to fix the desserts in my restaurant. And I'm like, I know you're lying. I'll be there tomorrow.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, so I was like, one opportunity came after another just for me being there and baking a simple cookie.
Yeah, just being there at the right place at the right time, being yourself. Because fake, real recognize fake.
Yeah.
So just because you was being your real silly self, that's, so.
That's who they going to get. They don't get the, yes, sir.
Yes,
no,
sir.
None. What's up, shouting?
Right.
That's.
Because first of all, they got to be able to, they got to like you.
Yeah. I was like, this is Atlanta. I don't know how to speak any other way.
Yeah, we speak Atlanta. We speak Atlanta. What's up, shouting? You went to Washington, didn't you?
Yeah.
Oh, that's Carol, yeah. Yes.
He must have went to Doug.
You had to go to Doug.
I went to Archer.
Oh,
Oh, wow. Dang.
who? My
Okay.
mom went there.
Dang. Okay. Okay. Yeah. All right. We both Washingtonians.
You know, cut from the best cloth.
Yes, of course. Anyways.
Yeah, we just did the 100-year reunion. I went back in March as alumni.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, 20 years.
Dancing. I had to get it out. I couldn't wait. I said, something on that field. I got to go get on that field one more time and wiggle. I got to. One more time. And I said, now this it. Don't call me back.
Oh, you'll be back. You'll be back. You'll be back. Wow. Okay, so we talked about you being your entrepreneurship. We talked about your book. We talked about, international travel. We done talked about, everything. What is it something that you have not done that you want to do? What's as far as your career is concerned? Something you haven't done. Your next goal. What you want to do? Because you done a lot. You've done more than most.
We're coming up on year 10.
Mm-hmm.
And looks like a 20-year resume, but no, it was just now touching 10 and 25.
What you want to do?
Because, once everybody else opened shops and I saw all the stress and issues they had with opening their bakeries, I was like, ooh, I don't think we want that no more.
I don't want no bakery. That's what you started out wanting.
Yeah, that's usually the new baker's goal until they find out, oh, no, it's ghetto here.
Yeah. So are there a lot of bakeries? Because
over the last 2 to 3 years, they've been closing.
Because I haven't seen a bakery where I can go into a store, actual bakery.
Other than the chains.
Yeah. Other
than like a piece of cake or something like that, it's not many. There is some, but a lot of them closed and went back home because of the economy. But somebody wants to give me one, I'll give it a go.
Yeah, they gotta. So what you want to do then?
Some lovely investor wants to come. Because with all the experience, I know I can run a successful bakery.
Mm-hmm.
I can give it a good. Y'all run me up out of there. Yeah. Good fight. That's all I got for y'all. Fight. Still not. Real wise. And the book was a goal.
Mm-hmm. You teach too, don't you?
Well, we do kids classes and then one-on-one decorating.
Okay.
Not much.
Okay.
Not much. What would be fun is to actually be a permanent.
Yeah. And I'm gonna tell you because I love Food Network. Like I'm watching.
To be one of the 3 that are usually to be on the other side of it would be really cool.
It is on Chopped and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I'm a Food Network.
Oh, can I be the mean one?
I don't see you being the mean judge. You'll be
in judge mode. I'm different.
So have you ever judge mode, this is gonna be fun. Have you ever had to judge something and it was just so nasty?
Absolutely.
What'd you do?
Let's elaborate. So we were I think we were in, I probably shouldn't say the city, but one of the competitors were they were a food bank, I think. What they did was they recycled food basically and turned it into other things, and we didn't know that. So they served us compost.
Okay, so break down to everybody what's compost.
Trash. It's like leftover food put together to make something else.
And it was sweet.
No, it was a mixture. That was the confusing part because when she was trying to explain to us what they do, love the concept of you recycling the food, but not to sell. I'm not sure what the purpose was, but
Tasted it.
we all the judges, it was 4 judges at the time, we ate it, and you have to keep a straight face while you're, or a poker face while you're judging. Of course, obviously, if something's really good, there are videos of me online dancing, and when something's really good, I'm not gonna hold it in. Y'all gotta come over here and get this. But when it's not, like my eyes watered, and they were actually filming an episode, and the cameraman was like right in my face when I was over a trash can. I was nauseous, and he was like, "Please throw up, please spit it out. We need this."
Oh my! It was that bad.
And I just stared and I swallowed it. And my friend was like, "You swallowed it." I'm like, the camera was right here.
Oh my God!
And I wanted to yell at them like, "What is this?" It was just brown and green.
And you have to taste it. You can't refuse to
no,
not.
No.
You
None of us have allergies.
Right.
But, a part of the competition, they do have to disclose if anything contains dairy, nuts, or whatever for that reason. But I'm like, none of us have allergies, so they usually serve lots of stuff. And I was just like, okay, no. I was like, immediately we got to put some restrictions on.
so when you judge that, you have to give feedback like
Yes, we typically, if we have something
you're not needing.
right then to tell them, we'll give it to them, or we'll usually write notes because they get their score sheets back, and we score them from 1 to 5, 1 being terrible and 5 being great or amazing.
Okay. Did you give feedback? I just need to know what you said. If you
What
did.
is it?
What did you say? Was this is televised?
No.
Oh,
That particular city was for another show where we were judges, but that part wasn't.
I'm a girl.
It didn't make the cut. I was hoping it didn't because I'm like, you don't want to hurt anybody's feelings. But I was like, now she know. She shouldn't have brought that up in here. And I'm like, what was it? And they like, we compost food. Girl, trash?
So they fed you trash.
Whatever they made it the night before, they put it together and tried to make a dessert from it. And I rethought my entire career that day.
I bet you did. And you still judge?
Yeah.
You do? Okay.
Yeah, I've only threw up twice.
You've thrown up twice?
Yeah, for some reason it's always Miami.
Oh. Oh my God.
Yeah, so whatever y'all are doing, then Miami stop. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, out of all the cities we go to, Miami is the one.
That's so crazy. So when you judge, you have to eat. I mean, so I'm basing off what I see on because again, I watch all the Food Network competition shows.
See, the dessert it's an expo, so it's 40 to 60 vendors, and we have to go to each table. So usually when we wake up, the event starts about 3. We wake up, we have a clean breakfast, and we usually don't eat anything else until the show. Right before the show, we may have like a piece of chicken or some type of salt to get ready. So you won't be dizzy, because sometimes you get kind of dizzy. When we first started, I was like, I'm seeing double. I can't do it. About 4 years in now, so we used to it. But I was like, after that year, I was like, screen these people. Thanks.
Oh my God.
Screen them, because we're not doing that again.
That's crazy. I'm just trying to imagine what the chef or the baker felt when you tasted their food and you had to go throw up. Oh my. Oh.
And they know I'm the weaker one, so they always having me like walk off. It's showing. And I'm like,
See.
sorry.
Oh my gosh, that is crazy.
Yeah, I'm like, but I'm ready to go a level up. Like,
You ever thought about producing a cooking show?
it would be fun. yeah, that would be cool. But what I said was I'm open to opportunities.
Right.
That's one of my affirmations. I'm like, whatever is available to me, I accept, and I'm willing to try.
Because, I mean, and that's why they coming to you. Like, you know, they just come to you. You somewhere and being you, and all of a sudden now you the pastry chef for the Hawks, you know. So that's just a testament to you as a person and to your skill set. And then you are self-taught. So when you're self-taught, how did you start? I mean, did you just start, did you read cookbooks or did you?
A little bit. It's kind of like, well, my mom did the Duncan Hines. She did the straight box. And they always said, oh, Linda, when Linda passed, she left you her spirit. And I'm like, well, I thank her because her cakes was good. They was great. But mainly just like starting off with the box. And then, did somebody give me a cookbook? I don't think. Well, it was a short period of time when I was working at the hotel. I was volunteering in a pastry shop. But hotels really don't make cakes. They did desserts. And then from that, when I got in the industry and started meeting people, I did start going to retreats, like cake retreats and cake expos and shows to learn.
Okay. All right. So did you ever have to, I don't know, shadow? I know that's not the right word. I'm not using the right word. But like shadow a pastry chef or like work in a shop to.
Well, I tried to work in a few shops around the city, but other owners hear that you've been on TV or something. They like, oh, I don't want her in here. I don't want her in here.
What?
And I'm like, I don't need to meet your clientele. I'm in the back.
They think they're going to take your
Yeah, they think you're going to take their
business.
customers. And I was like, that's not out. And then when you blow up, they're like, oh, I want to collab. No.
No.
Because when I wanted to learn, you weren't willing to teach.
Exactly.
So I'm good.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'll go ahead and invest in myself and take classes from the teachers.
Because I've experienced that too. That transcends all professions.
Like to see them come back is hilarious.
Hey girl, hey.
I see you shining.
I see you shining, girl.
Door's about to close on.
Girl, we need to collab, girl. I see you. Yeah. Oh, I'm good. Thank you though.
Yep.
So again, we talked about everything. And again, does it with the long.
I post a little picture every now and then.
I know.
When I'm in my mood.
Yeah,
I'm
the one with the little yellow dress.
Yeah. I'm like, y'all making her mad. That's how she look right now.
Yeah, I'm proud of you. I really am.
Like, why it can be joyous, it has been days and people that brought me to tears. Because I took a hiatus last year. Like after a nervous breakdown, I was like, no more. I was like,
yeah, you have to.
Going years and years and none. Stop putting everything else behind this. Because what nobody did tell me was, oh, cake is going to take over. Everything else is going to come after that. Got little people like, hey, you're our mom.
We're here.
We want to eat other stuff than cake.
Oh.
So you definitely need a work-life balance.
And you get into that now? You more so work. Are you working on it?
Working on it.
Okay.
It's better than it was.
Okay.
Like while business has slowed down on the personal side, I'm kind of like, let the new girls do it. Only so many Mickey Mouses you can make. I'm like, let them have their time.
Right.
I'm gonna pull back, and I'm there as a vet now that they can learn from.
Yeah, and you can
need me.
Yeah, because you can do that. You can be a mentor.
Yeah, I was like, now I got girls that I help, and I'm like, don't make the mistakes I made.
Right.
Learn now.
Yeah, and you're on a different level now. So some stuff you have to just let go. That got you to where you are now.
Yeah.
So now it's time to focus on where you are now.
Yeah,
and let
people
that
like,
go.
do you still make cakes? I'm like, yeah. You're not gonna see me post them. No, you're not doing that.
Oh, you got other stuff
Yeah.
that you're doing.
Yeah, I was like, nah, but you can still get your delicious treat.
Yeah, and again, my show is about that. My show is about having women on here that can do what you do, start a business, self-taught, and just making waves and making moves off of your own. You didn't come up on anybody's back.
Right.
You did this on your own. And I want women to see that that is possible. And the fact that you're doing it in the food industry, because I have people on from different walks of life. You're on from the food industry, and it's something that we all relate to because we all love to eat and we all love a good cake.
Yeah.
And the majority of us do watch Food Network and Netflix.
Yeah.
So it's very, people can, it looks very obtainable now, especially having you sitting here talking about your work-life balance, your kids, your husband, that you actually wanted to be an accountant first before you did that. So the fact that you can make it obtainable for people to actually follow their dreams, even though it wasn't your dream at the beginning, and end up where you are now on such a high level, it's amazing. And I appreciate you being here, and I appreciate you sharing your story with us. I love you, and I appreciate it so much. Tell everybody where we can find you, and if you do make cakes and still sell cakes, where we can buy what are your cakes from?
We do.
Okay.
I'm on social media as Sugar High Sweet Eats and Treats or Sugar High Girl, and then the website sugarhighgirl.com.
Awesome.
Everything is sugar high, sugar high, sugar,
Sugar high.
Even if you type it in Google, it'll still take you to whatever point you got to get to.
Okay. Awesome.
Yeah. Go on and place that order. Georgia Power will thank you.
Well, thank you so much, cuz, for coming by. I appreciate you. And that is the Tammy D. Taylor Show. And I'll see you next time with another amazing guest.